Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing a nitrous kit install. So we don't just work on turbo cars or do restorations. We also install nitrous kits. Anyways, so we're putting this nitrous kit on a car for a friend of Clayton's. And I'll give you a quick glimpse of the car, which is currently sitting outside. But there it is. It's a Camaro, second gen. I'm not even sure what year it is. 80 maybe? Somewhere around there? 79? I don't know. I'd have to take a look. But anyways, so what we're doing is, let me turn this fan off. So what we're doing is we're putting on the NX Nitrous Express. Nitrous Express. Mainline nitrous kit. So it's a plate system. And actually, it's got a really nice plate, like a billet plate. It does say for off-road use only, so just for off-road vehicles. And we got solenoids. And you already saw the bottle brackets, and lines and things. And so he just wants to get into the nitrous game, so 100 shot kind of thing. So we're just going to tee into the existing fuel system for now, and then if he wants to upgrade to like more nitrous, then we'll probably have to add a secondary fuel system, but for now we should be good. The only issue that I've run into so far with this kit is that it does not come with a micro switch to activate the nitrous. It just comes with, you got a activation switch, simple, and a button for psh, go baby go button, but no micro switch. And that car is a standard too, so it's probably not a good idea to have it on just on a switch, because then if you are holding it and you let off the gas, it's still spraying nitrous, right? So Mike from his nitrous system, Clayton just found it. He had a micro switch left over and the bracket. So we're gonna add a micro switch. It's funny because in the instructions it says recommended, but it doesn't come with one, which is weird. But this is kind of a cheaper, budget-friendly kit. And I didn't realize it didn't come he said, which kit should I get? And I said, well, you get this one or this one, And he picked this one, and apparently it doesn't come with a micro switch, which I should have double checked it. But anyways, so we got one. So we're gonna add a micro switch and a relay and stuff so we can do it nice so that it works good. And yeah, let's get to work installing this. You're good, yeah.
You're gonna stay on the rack?
Yeah. It kind of suits you, actually.
It's a very nice car.
It is.
Sounds pretty.
I can't believe someone left this for us.
I mean, I've known Sean for. Geez, I want to say me and a buddy did a motor swap on this car. I think I was around maybe 21, 22 years old, so that's
Wow.
like 25 years ago. So yeah, I think the motor's been out and freshened by the buddy that I swapped it with back
Yeah, he
then.
said like a year ago or 2 years ago or something.
2 years ago, but now he wants the NAS.
We're gonna give it to him.
What do we got under here?
Alright,
Not sure what kind of heads on it, but at 350.
they're just stock.
Aluminum intake. You don't know the casting number?
No, I don't know. You'd have to pull it off, cover off. It's on an Outlast. But it looks like just the base, probably whatever the car came with.
It's got the accessory hole, so it's not 292s, right?
8082s or something. All the goods.
Serpentine belt upgrade. The Holly?
I was gonna say, I hope it is. Not that it doesn't matter, I suppose, as long as it's a square board. he's getting that off. I'm just getting the plate mocked up with the line, so I put the jets in there already. 41, what was it? 41 fuel, 51 nitrous is what a 100 shot is. This just uses hard lines, no braided lines or anything. And then the nitrous solenoids just, they have a furl in there, and they just furl in like that. There's no real bracketry or anything. I mean, you could bend these. That's why I'm not putting them on yet. I want to get the plate on, stick the plate on, and then kind of mock them up. I might want to bend these lines a little bit and, you know, move the solenoids around depending on what might be in the way type of thing. So that's where we're at. We got the studs mounted and the nitrous plate laid on. Now you can see here that the solenoid's going to hit the distributor, so I'm going to have to do a little massaging of that tube. This one probably would be fine.
Shorten the tube, no?
Shorten the tube or just bend it, right?
Yeah.
So I'll have to wait and see what looks better or what, you know, fits better. Yeah, like you can put it whatever way you want. Well, that one would go this way because the fuel's right here, right? So we'll go that way. But yeah, so now I'll get the solenoids and kind of figure out where they go and then mount them up.
Just getting a rough idea where the bottle should go. It's obviously a leaf spring car and the gas tank's in the middle, so. But I think if we can slide it all the way over to its new home, why don't you get into your home? Just go home. And then it's, you know, then you can get nut and bolted, easy access. Other than that, if you want it like, you know, here, you'd have to drop the gas tank. So.
Plus it retains, you know, the most trunk floor space. It's out of the way. The brackets, I mean, when you're not using it, kind of thing.
All right, so I got the fuel one ran and this one ran here, and then the carb's back on, and I am just figuring out the micro switch. Like I'd stated, the kit doesn't come with one, but luckily Mike had, from his nitrous days, had one sitting there in the box for the Sonic tank. So, but right now I had to extend a longer bolt to hold this bracket because of the nitrous plate. So I got a little nice aluminum spacer in there that I found, and I'm just going to tighten all that up, and then we'll be able to put another second nut on here to hold the micro switch. And it looks like the micro switch will work. It'll push up against this thing right here nicely, and that'll work good. That's where we're at. Uh-oh, unpopped this.
It's not plugged in, Rob.
Well, I just plugged it in.
Well, it's not turning on. Oh, there we go.
I just had it working 2 seconds ago.
Anyway, I'm cutting the wings off a wing nut, so then I guess it'll just make it a nut then.
You know what's a wing nut? You are.
Anyway, we're right on the verge of, because what is that plate, a 1/2 inch thick?
Yeah.
Which drives the carb stud just into this factory panel. So.
But this car does have a big hood scoop on it, like a Z28 hood scoop. So this is open up in here. So this could be cut out. Or dimpled or whatever. So we're just trying not to. If we don't have to, then we'd rather not.
This isn't ideal. That should give us like, I don't know, a 1/4 inch, if I can hold this.
I dropped the gas tank so that we can put the bottle bracket in. So I got those holes marked. And same on this side.
We were looking at putting it over there, but the frame rail gets in the way.
Yeah, this will definitely be.
This is easier to get the bottle in and out, and probably better all around.
Yeah, I'll grind it smooth, and at least it gives you something you can put your thumb on to tighten it down rather than nothing. Clamping it down.
Oops, I guess I thought it was in there. I don't know. Clamping her down.
Well, you got to have them timed the same.
Oh, shit. Yes, you're right. You are correct, sir.
What just happened? We had to drop the gas tank for the second time.
Put one of the brackets backwards so that, you know, it would have been like tighten here and tighten here, which just looks stupid. So had to redo it. No big deal. This is how we do things. We try to do them right around here. Doesn't always work, but clean installs.
And you give her in first, no nitrous. Second, maybe no nitrous.
And then you'd have to reach
And
up
then
and
reach
flick
up
it
and
on.
arm it.
Yeah.
And then on for third and fourth until he gets a button on the shifter.
Yeah. So anyways, we got the switch here, arming switch. That's where he wanted it. So it's there. Ran a relay, simple, normal kind of relay. And then just teed into the fuel system. Because he's only going to be running like 100 shot. Only really needs to tee into it. It's got a Carter high volume pump and all that, so it should push enough fuel. And other than that, it should be good to go. We're just going to fire it up and... Oh, no, hold on. Shit, that one's loose still.
Would not use the 250 shot fills mechanical pump. No more than 100. But I don't have any nitrous.
Okay, now you should be able to start it, and I'll tell you if there's anything leaking.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Working, yeah, and that there's no leaks on the fuel rail side. Okay, that's good. All right, so there's no fuel leaks. The nitrous works. Hit the activation, and it squirted some fuel, which is why it started to die. Because, well, I'm gonna cut this off.
Motor purge.
Yeah. You can you call him up and say, hey, I'm gonna do a motor purge.
We should check the ignition timing.
Yeah, we can, yeah.
And then, like I say, scribe a line where it is now, and then pull 4 degrees out or whatever, and scribe another line for him.
Scribe another line on what though? You can't. I mean, you can't even.
On the distributor.
Yeah, but you can't even see it.
Really?
How is he gonna see in there to do that?
I think you can see from the other side, from the driver's side.
Maybe.
And subscribe to the channel while we're talking about subscribing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we should turn the nitrous on. Like, I'll turn the bottle, you turn the bottle on, and see if anything leaks there, and I'll just, just crack it. You don't have to open it all the way. Did you crack it?
Yeah.
Cracking.
Nothing leaked?
It's closed now, but I heard it hiss up.
Okay, open it again.
You want to arm it and then click it again and see if it...
No, I don't want to feed nitrous into the engine when it's not running. No, that's good. You can close
It'll
it.
be gone by the time we fire it.
No, I know, but I'd rather not. Okay, I just wanted to make sure nothing was leaking. That's good. The feed lines are good. Nothing gets leaking at the solenoids, so we're good. That's it. She's good to go. other than something with the timing. But you know what? I want to read what the instructions say, because, you know, I don't know. Maybe Nitrous Express says don't pull any timing out. Maybe, I don't know. Right? So I would like to look at the instructions booklet, which is online only. On the street and you want to hit the bottle, like you want to spray nitrous a little bit, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, the bottle's going to be what it is, right?
When it starts slowing down instead of going faster, your bottle.
Then you know that it's empty. Yeah. But anyways, he can get a gauge, and then we can. I mean, he can put that on. Hold 4 degrees, and that's basically all you do, right? I mean, I'll talk to him when he gets here and say, like, you know, I pulled some timing, so it's going to be, might be a little slower NA, but. Which might be, I mean, that's the thing. It might be better, like, especially with these tires on it anyways, like, if it doesn't, you know. He says it just spins in first and second anyway, so a little less power can't hurt. And then when he gets in third and then, you know, hits the bottle. Like I said, on the street, if he wants to be going, and then shift the third and turn the micro switch on, floor it, it's going to hit the nitrous, right? Like, if he wants that feeling of nitrous, it's no different than pressing the button on, you know, the shifter or Fast and the Furious on the steering wheel, you know.